Know who it is. Y'all know what it is. Your boy Matthew Shack live here in Los Angeles. Welcome to Matthew Shack Unfiltered. Post game show. Titans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. And the Jacksonville Jaguars got it done, man. Jacksonville Jaguars and Doug Peterson got it done first year. So let's get it popping, man. Let's get your questions down, man. Wipe your feet. Tip your bartender. Let's get some good questions, man. We'll go in. We can talk about this. We can talk about what's going on with the seating. We can talk about the earlier games. We can get into it, man. But this right here is an indictment against people in Raider Nation who was telling me, Shaq, you got to be realistic. It's only the first year. Guess what? Doug Peterson and the Jacksonville Jaguars are in year one. They're in year one. Same as Josh McDaniels and the Raiders, Doug Peterson and the Jacksonville Jaguars did it in year one, man. So that's just excuses. There's a reason why your girl looked the way your girl looked and somebody else's girl looked the way they look. No excuses, bro. Some people got it and some people don't. Doug Peterson got it done in the same amount of time Josh McDaniels did not get it done. And if you remember, Doug Peterson and the Jacksonville Jaguars put the foot to the Raiders' ass. Okay? That's what happens, man, when everything is all on cylinders. You don't got all the chaotic shit. The owner, Khan, he's staying out the way, man. He's not trying to make it about him. He's like, look, man, I just want to win. They are playing the way that the Raiders used to play back in the days. They are thinking about themselves. They ain't trying to be all seen. They ain't all trying to be looking good for the cameras and shit be fucked up behind the camera. Salute to the Jacksonville Jaguars, man. Let's see what they do in the playoffs. I don't expect them to do much in the playoffs because of what they're doing, man, but you got to tip your hat to them because, like I said before, it doesn't take months and years and fucking different quarterbacks to get shit done, dog. Trevor Lawrence didn't play great all through the year, but he never had to worry about somebody trying to fucking unseat him and shit. Give people an opportunity to do what the hell they need to do. So go ahead, let's get it popping, man. Wipe your feet. Let's get some good questions. If not, if the shit ain't cracking, hey, man, I just go about my business, man. I already did good on the first video we did earlier today. The Raiders and Chiefs post game show. We already got 1,200 views on that already. It's already creeping towards 2,000. So I already got views for the day. This is just me giving you guys some extra football, some extra opportunities to talk to me and get it in. But if it ain't cracking, it ain't cracking. It's that simple. Come in tomorrow. Okay. Let me see what you guys talking about. Chris Leonard, what's up, man? Chilling, dog. I'm chilling. It just goes to show you, man, how many people, a lot of people live their life with excuses. It's excuse this, excuse that, instead of just holding themselves accountable, man. And it has a lot to do with how you turn out and how your kids turn out and how your life turns out because you have a fucking excuse. There is no excuse, man. Every time you're on the field, you got 17 times to make it right. You have 17 times to get a dub. Nobody in NFL has 17 dubs. Okay? Some teams have 15, 13 or whatever, 12, but the bottom line, no one has 17. That means that people got to go in there and they got to compete. A lot of the fans, you guys don't want to compete, man. You want shit easy. And when it comes to competition, you wind up losing because you're not built for competition. Okay? So you don't get to tell the rest of us who are competition based, like myself. I'm the most hyper competitive person I know is me. I'm trying to win at everything, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how it is. You don't get to come at us and then not keep that same energy when you lose. When shit don't work out for you, we're dragging you, bro. It's like we're gonna pull you out of your cave and drag you down to where the rocks is at, where everybody can see. Then we're gonna take you down to the ocean, then we're gonna drown you. That's what's up. So let me go and read some more questions. Real Unknown Raider says, Matthew, are you going to start taking live calls on your show? Yes, I'm going to start doing a lot of different things, but that's not as of yet. When I start doing that, it's going to be very organized and, we'll have everything set up the way it is, man. But eventually I'm going to be doing a lot of that. Okay. A lot of things people are going to be already telling me they want to do with me. I got a lot of connects, man. I'm just kind of chilling right now until I get the fan base up the way I want it. Get rid of some of these sorry ass non-knowing football fans that be on here. Some of these gobblers that are on here that are trying to troll and shit. We'll get rid of all of them. Have a nice platform, and then we'll start doing all of that, man. Mr. Emerald, Doug Peterson should win Coach of the Year without question, bro. Who was thinking that the Jacksonville Jaguars were going to win anything? Like I said, man, you don't need multiple years. You just need to fucking go in there and handle business. Doug Peterson got that shit done, dog. 1 year. Okay? 1. Robert Bishop says, hell no, my team didn't win, but I'm still here repping. Yeah, tomorrow's did your team win? I'll be doing that after the night game. Larry Ramirez says, nah, McDaniels is garbage. What up? Hey, man, McDaniels is trash, man. And guess what? The way it's looking right now, it looks like we're going to be really fucked up because the Broncos are talking about getting Sean Payton. And for everybody who's talking about that the Broncos can't get Sean Payton, they can. Let me tell you why. It's two words of why they can get him. Robert Walton. I know you don't know who Robert Walton is, but I bet you know who his dad is. Walmart. Plenty of paper to pay whatever it takes. It's just a matter of whether or not Sean Payton wants to be in that organization and be stuck with Russell Wilson as a quarterback. But if he gets in our division, you already know. Like everybody used to tell me, Derek Carr's the 4th best quarterback in the AFC West. Guess what? Guess who will be the 4th best coach in the AFC West? You already know. Right? Julio Barrera says, and their defense did that. So that happens when you got a defense that won't give up a 66-yard pass in the first drive, like Amik Robertson did. Okay? Ruben Nava was good. What's your thoughts on Josh Jacobs saying? It's not on Josh Jacobs. Josh Jacobs got a Raider tattoo. Josh Jacobs proved his point. He was in a prove-it year. He right now he's still the leading rusher in the NFL, and unless Nick Chubb catches his ass tomorrow, and he still doesn't have a job. All Josh McDaniels had to do was come on the thing and say, you know what, Josh, you're good. Can't do it, dude. He doesn't want Josh Jacobs. He wants to have a running back by committee. Like I said, he thinks he's Belichick and he's not. Okay? But guess what? If Tom Brady's coming over, Tom Brady's going to want Josh Jacobs. He's going to want a running game. Okay? When Tom Brady came back this season, when he came out of retirement, which fucked his marriage up with Giselle, Leonard Fournette called him up. Leonard Fournette said Tom Brady called him up because he was a free agent and he wasn't going to re-sign back with Tampa Bay. When Tom Brady made his decision, he called Leonard Fournette. He said, man, I was with my wife or my kids or something. The phone rings and it's TB12. Hey, man, what's up, TB? He said, hey, I'm coming back. Get your ass to training camp, and hung up. That means he had to go down there and sign and do all of that. TB12 said, get your ass down here. I'm coming back. Get your ass down here to training camp. Click, hung up on him. He said, man, I just got on the phone, called my agent, told him I'm coming back. So Tom Brady is going to appreciate a running game. So as far as I'm concerned, that's what it's going to take. If there is no Tom Brady or somebody of that ilk coming in saying, I want Josh Jacobs, and they think they don't need him, Josh is going to walk. Okay. James Walker. What's going on, James? Robert Benjamin. Mark Davis don't get. I saw the video of fan getting kicked out of the stadium for a sign. Like I said, dog, this cat is corporate, man. It's like when somebody says, hey, man, ever since he got that little bit of money, he's acting this way. He's acting funny style. Ever since he got that car, ever since he got that house, ever since he got with that girl, ever since he got that job, he's been acting funny style. Ever since Mark finally came into some money with the Death Star, now he's acting brand new shit. Now he's acting like he doesn't want this in his stadium and he don't want that in his stadium and all of that. Like I said, man, it's not built for it. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Evans says, we have a much more talented roster and we missed the playoffs. Yeah, because it starts with leadership. Doug Peterson is a Super Bowl winning coach. Don't forget that he would coach the Eagles when they beat Tom Brady. He actually has a real Super Bowl on his belt, not as an OC like Josh McDaniels does. Josh McDaniels don't have that pedigree. He's a leader of men. These guys got behind him. I don't think that's what's happening in Las Vegas. Predator says, Jags defense won that game. Pay attention, Raiders organization. The problem with the Raiders is the Raiders don't want to spend no money, dog. Have you ever been out with one of your homies, man, and y'all out and he just broke and he don't want to spend money on nothing, dog? Like you go to the club or you go to the bar or something, man. We trying to, get some drinks and shit. It's like, hey man, he's sipping on water. Man, what you sipping water for? Oh man, shit. I tried to go get a Long Island iced tea, and the lady said it was $18. That's how much it costs. Nigga, just pay the $18 and get the Long Island. Oh man, I mean, I got shit at home, dog. You know, people like that. I got drinks at home, but are you at home? You ain't at home. We at the club, dog. Go get yourself a drink. No, I don't want to do that. But he would have did it. He would have did it if he would have drunk it if you bought it. So that's what it's up with the Raiders. The Raiders don't want to spend no money on nothing, dog. Can't be cheap in the National Football League and get you a ring. It's not going to happen. Chris Leonard, I know we have bigger names to try to resign, but do you think we resign Hollins? Hollins is not a big money guy, but it all depends on the strategy of what the quarterback that they're going after. Tom Brady, like I said, that's the guy everybody now they're off of Stidham. Stidham is now cold as ice now. He might as well be in Alaska somewhere. Okay? He's so cold now with the Raider Nation. He was hot as fish grease until today's game. Now he's cold as fuck. Now they moving on to Tom Brady. Tom Brady's gonna want guarantees, bro. He's gonna want weapons, man. He's not gonna come to the Raiders if the Raiders get rid of Renfro and they get rid of Waller and they get rid of Jacobs and they get rid of course they're not gonna get rid of Adams, but that's not enough to bring a Tom Brady over, dog. He's got more weapons that he knows with Tampa. You know, he can go to Miami and be with Jalen Waddle and Cheetah and them motherfuckers down there. Like, better options. So it all depends, man. It's all going to depend on who they're trying to target. But like I said before, Derek Carr's name is now back in the mix. It's back in the mix now. Derek Carr's name is back in the mix. Derek Carr can be re-signed by the Raiders. All you got to do is cut him, agree to cut him, and then sign up for a lesser contract or whatever the case may be, man, and bridge him. Not sign up for $40 million, just knock that shit down. Because Jarrett Stidham ain't it, and Jarrett Stidham's a free agent. You don't even have him. Raiders don't have a quarterback, bro. They better try to figure it out. They got a few weeks to figure this shit out, bro. They got about a month. Okay. What's up, Sarah? How you doing, Sarah? Chilling. You know, Sarah, you hit me up. I was eating them oxtails, tearing them oxtails up. Okay. Just had some Shake Shack just right now, man. So after I eat this, I'm gonna go lay my ass down and watch me some John Wick. I don't got time to argue with people. I go watch me some John Wick like a motherfucker, dog. I love John Wick. I watch all three of them motherfuckers in a row. Henry Williams, what's up, man? Congrats to the Jaguars. The Jaguars did it in 1 year. I don't want to hear no excuses. Raider Nation, you guys got more excuses than what you do on when the rent is due. Okay? That's what it is. Dr. Van, what's going on, Dr. Van? What's going on, dog? Big Time Willie, how you feel about Sean Payton, AFC West? I don't like it. Sean Payton is not going to fuck around, dog. Sean Payton is he comes somewhere, he's going to make that team better. The only thing that I think that could be a deterrent to that is that he goes back to the Saints. A lot of shit has to happen. Another thing that somebody on the telecast said makes a lot of sense. Why would Sean Payton want to go to the Broncos when all their draft picks, all their assets and future draft picks have been sent over to Seattle? He's not going to have nothing in the draft for years. Unless that bag is saucy. That bag is saucy than a motherfucker. Then I know that Robert Walton has the paper because he's the second most richest owner in team sports after Steve Ballmer with the Clippers. He can cut his ass a fat ass check, and that would be that. Okay? Mr. Emmett, Mark Davis, and Josh McDaniels should be ashamed of themselves, but they're not. They're very arrogant, and they think they got it in the bag. Sarah said Josh Deacons looked pretty good tonight. They won the game. Yes, they did. That's what happens when your defense is tight. Robert Bishop, I'm not going anywhere, but I'm not happy with the results. Like I said, man, Raiders got 1 year. All these guys that told me Derek Carr's the reason why we ain't winning, we still ain't winning, and you still got a year. Okay, next year has to go. Okay. Todd Tolfree running the wind blows hardest at the top of the mountain. Chiefs, how you guys at the top of the mountain, man? You guys ain't the top of the motherfucking mountain. Why you keep saying that, dog? You guys choked against the damn Bengals. The Bengals have beat y'all 3 times in a row. Like, these guys, man, you guys are delusional, man. Delusional. You ain't won shit yet. But like I said, when you guys choke again, we'll be here. Okay? Chris Leonard says, Dabo, I think, has been in the conversation of Coach of the Year. Yeah. Under the Sky said Jags won. Yeah, Jags handled their business. Unknown Raider. The only way I see the Raiders get rid of drafting Levi's from Kentucky, get Brady next season while keeping Jacobs and adding Jim Harbaugh as HC. That's a lot to do in 1 year. It's a lot to do in 1 year, bro. Something on that list isn't gonna happen. Something on that list you got is not gonna happen. More than one thing you saying on that list isn't gonna happen. It's a lot. It's a lot, man. Okay. Um, Dr. Vance said Broncos are talking 20 million a year for their next coach. Ooh, that'll easily make him the highest paid coach in the league. John Gruden was only getting paid 10. Yeah, you guys can get a Sean Payton. You're gonna pay him $20 million bag. Oh yeah, Oh yeah, he'll come in 20 million a year. Yeah, it's nasty. It's nasty. Isaac Castro, I'm here for the elimination. Hey dog, we're done. Season's over. We don't have. We have a whole bunch of players that ain't under contract, bro. Josh Jacobs, Derek Carr, Jarrett Stidham, Cleveland Farrell, a whole bunch of other motherfuckers. Mac Hollins. We got a lot of motherfuckers who ain't got it. They ain't on the Raiders right now, dog. We up a creek. Okay, Mr. Emerald. If the Broncos are they gonna sweep us? Hey man, the Broncos have not beaten us in 3 years. Ain't that right, Dr. Van? We beaten them 3 consecutive times. We beat them the last 6 times. Sean Payton come, and you got Josh McDumdum over there. It's gonna be a problem, dog. It's gonna be bad for us. It's gonna be bad. Dr. Van, brother Trifid, man, what the Raiders could have been with Andy Reid as head coach. It's a whole bunch of coulda, woulda, shouldas, bro. Whole bunch of those. Whole bunch. Okay? But like I said before, man, you got to make decisions in real time, man. You can't make decisions after the fact. You got to make decisions in real time, bro. That's what makes the difference between being alive or dead in the street. You got to make a decision. You got to make the right one right then, bro. Ain't no mulligans. Ain't no do-overs. Okay? No do-overs. Margot, what's up, Margot? Wipe your feet at the like button. Yeah, I'm not going to be on here too long, Margot. Shit, I'm tired. I'm sleepy. I just ate. I'm going to take my ass to sleep, you know. No Raider guy. Brady comes in and Levi's. Next rumor would definitely be a backup for Brady. Like I said, people keep talking about Brady, man, but why would Brady want to come to the Raiders, man? For what? Mark Davis going to have to pay Tom Brady. Mark Davis ain't going to be able to tell Tom Brady, hey, man, give me a hometown discount. He's like, man, I don't live here. I think if Brady wins the Super Bowl, if he retires. Hey, he said that before, dog. Tom Brady going to stop what he want to stop. I mean, so why would Tom leave Tampa Bay when the team is good? I keep trying to tell these guys. Watch Derek Carr creep back into the conversation. I'm going to be laughing, man. Watch. Okay? Todd Tollfree talking about Kansas City. Okay, that's cool. I'm no Raider guy. Mr. Emerald, things have changed. Brady would have to be high out of his mind to want to play for Vegas. He should. I wouldn't want to play for him if I was him. If I was Tom Brady, I'm the entire GOAT of the entire NFL. Could go to any team in the NFL. Why would I go to a team where I'm going to get my fucking head handed to me and my defense isn't going to help, isn't going to protect leads and shit? I wouldn't want to go there. Okay. Salinas, Mark Davis is right on the promise of NFL that they're going to let him be in the Super Bowl next year. Hey, dog. That's all contingent on him lining everything up, bro. Okay? You got to line everything up for you want that shit to happen. Okay? Everything has to line up. That means you have to secure Brady. You ain't securing Brady, you ain't winning no Super Bowl. Okay? Eric, what's your opinion on YouTuber Docs Entertainment? Docs Entertainment is real cool. I've seen a couple of his shows. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not in competition with anybody. I respect what he does. You know. But like at the end of the day, man, it's about what we're doing over here, you know. But yeah, salute to him, salute to all the people that are doing their thing. But like I said before, he's very good at what he does, man. He knows what he's doing. He's got a big fan base for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Unknown Raider guy, Jason. Yeah, that's true. Joey Watts was going up, tighten up, hey, tighten up, damn man, what the hell happened? Tighten up, Joey. My boy, tighten up, Joey Watts, man. He's tighten up fan, man. How the hell did that happen on that last play, man? I think that was I thought he threw the football, bro. I don't think that was a fumble, man. I think that was bullshit, Joey. I think that was bullshit. Carl says, send him back to Auburn. Yeah, got to do that. Unknown Raider guy talking to Dr. Emerald. You guys are chopping it up. Real much respect. Unknown Raider guy. From the car ain't coming back, bro. He unfollowed the Raiders and everything. They treated them, burnt that bridge to the ground. Hey, man. That's true. But an apology with a check changes everything. You got to understand, man, who Derek Carr is as a person. And like I said before, a lot of these fake tough guys who've never been in a life or death situation don't respect him because they say he cries, he does this, he does that. But a man that's in charge of his emotions and is free with his emotions is way more powerful than you could ever be. Because a lot of you guys is fake, phony, and frauds. and you walk around here, you guys will cry over a girl who don't want to fuck with you instead of crying over your life and your career and something you busted your ass for since you was a little kid. A lot of you guys got with a girl and gave up everything for her, and then she wound up fucking your best friend and shit. Okay? But Derek Carr is a guy who he's got a higher calling, man. He's in his book. He's a Christian. He's in his Bible. A lot of you guys don't respect that either. But hey, that's on y'all. But he loves the Raiders, man. If they were to pull him in and say, hey, Derek, we need to talk to you, and Mark and them guys apologize to him, and they say, hey, man, we made a mistake, and they were sincere about it, Derek would be cool, bro. He'll be cool with it. I know he would, because he wants to be with the Raiders. The reason why he unfollowed them is the way they did him, dog. It's like anything else, man. If somebody does you dirty, you be a damn fool to even have anything to do with them. That's biblical, dog. That's biblical. Getting rid of people who need to be getting rid of, who you need to get rid of, is biblical, bro. It's in there. Okay? Do not be around nobody who don't want you. Don't be around people who are doing you any kind of way. They man. He didn't do anything wrong by unfollowing them, dog. Nothing. Okay? So all the people that are trying to villainize him because he unfollowed them, shit, they told him they didn't want him and they weren't going to honor the contract, man. Why am I going to keep you, pumping you up and help you guys out and make a trade so your team could get better? Man, Derek Carr, I wouldn't do nothing, dog. I wouldn't do shit for the Raiders. But if the Raiders came and apologized like they were supposed to and they hooked him up with the bag, he'll come back. Chris said, do you honestly think that after all Carr produced, he would actually want to come back? Yeah. Yeah. And it wouldn't be for the Raiders. It would be for Max Crosby. It would be for Devontae Adams. It would be for Josh Jacobs. It would be for Hunter Renfrow. It would be for his teammates, man. This dude is a team. This dude is a teammate, a team leader, a leader of men. Come on, man. Derek Carr had the respect of that locker room. Nobody was talking shit about him. Just Raider Nation and the fucking coaching staff and the owner talk shit about him. None of the fucking people that he played with and he was in the trenches with talk shit about him at all. So yeah, he'd come back, but under the right circumstances. And I think right now, it's a lot closer to happening now than it was before the game when they thought they had a quarterback. Now it's like, I don't know. Chris Benson, I heard he might go to the Jets. Derek Carr can go wherever he wants to go. He got a no trade clause. But why would I want to go to the fucking Jets? I wouldn't want to go to the funky ass Jets. Did you see what they did to Zach Wilson and Mike White? Plus it's cold. Plus Derek Carr wasn't going to want to deal with that New York media. He ain't going to want to deal with that New York media, bro. Okay. From a trench that says Burrow earns the Chiefs. Joe Burrow has put a tattoo on Patrick Mahomes' ass saying, "This is mine." This is mine. Like I said, bro, until they beat the Bengals, I'm not even tripping off the Chiefs, bro. Not even tripping off of them. They got to beat those Bengals, man, and I don't think they got it, bro. Okay, talking about top of the mountain. AK Science says my Saints are gonna want some picks. And guess what? Denver doesn't have any picks. But what Denver does have, AK the scientist, they got that bag. They got that paper. They got that paper. They may just say, hey, we'll give you $30 million, man. Let us. They got that kind of money, bro. Okay. Brother Tribe, can Robert Gallery still do the damn thing? Shit. Can fucking Daniel Gallery and what's his name? What's his name? Chris Litter would know this. The guy who's Donald Penn. I was gonna say the guy who got into a fight at Oakland fans in the parking lot. Does Donald Penn still got it? Shit, pull all these motherfuckers out, man. As long as it ain't Richie Incognito, because you know he don't got it. Okay. Stephen Gomez says McVay leave the Rams organization for a gig with Amazon. Sean McVay, that situation is real weird to me. Because Sean McVay is not that old. I think Sean McVay's 36. He's a Super Bowl champion. He's one of the brightest minds in the game. But I think he needs a break. I think Sean McVay needs a break, and I don't think that he's gonna be able to come back to the Rams with a break, bro. He's gonna have to make his decision. If he does that, he's gonna wind up coming back to coaching. He's too young to retire, man. He's too young. Too young. Okay. Red Kingdom talking shit to Unknown Raider. From a trip, the Chiefs should change their name to McHolmes Kelsey, because that's all they got. Hey, man, they still don't have more rings than the Raiders. I know that. Okay. You guys are talking to him. Dr. Van said, how do you feel about KC doing a ring around the Rosie on y'all? I didn't care. I checked out before the Raider game, Dr. Van. I don't know if you saw my live when I went to the Death Star last week and was there for the 49ers and Raiders game. I checked out as far as me being mentally locked in with the Raiders, like I always am. I totally unplugged that shit and said, I'm here to enjoy myself. I always wanted to go see the Raiders and 49ers. I finally did it. It was a bucket list game. I was in Vegas. I got to spend time with my godmother, my nieces and nephews, my son, my wife. We chilled. We had a good ass time. Everybody was in the stadium, was cool. I checked out, bro. So anything that they did, I didn't even care. I was sitting here laughing because my thing was, you don't get to put Jarrett Stidham in that situation and him not fucking do anything and then try to blame it on the defense and blame it on everything else. So for me, I just looked at it as another way to show the organization they ain't shit. Like, no matter what you get, who you get, we got that beautiful stadium. We got that. We in Vegas. We're the best city to go to a game. Don't matter, dog. Product is garbage because you guys don't understand that that's what needs to happen. You're more concerned about how it looks than you are concerned about how it is. And that's how I feel about it. I didn't have a problem with it. Jared Barr, what's going on, Jared? Okay. Isaac Catcher, I can see the problems if Peyton goes to the Broncos. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad, dog. Sean Payton isn't going to talk about, I need 3 years to get it done. Sean Payton ain't going to do that, dog. Sean Payton going to get that shit done. First year, he going to be a Doug Peterson like a motherfucker. And then it's going to be rougher for the Raiders because 2 of our wins were against the Broncos. Without those 2 wins, we're 4 in fucking 14 or 4 in 13. Okay. Dr. Van, Casey's goofy for that. They're going to hold hands and skip to the line together. Hey, man, all that shit comes back to when they think they're too cute and they play a team they can't be cute with, like the Bengals. They'll find out when Joe Burrow's lighting their asses on fire. Okay. Rob Benjamin, I don't want Brady. I'd rather suck. From Church, Brady don't even like McDaniels. I doubt dude's convinced Brady to go to LV. Yeah, man, and his boy Dana White, who was instrumental the last time. Dana White's in trouble for slapping his wife and shit, all on the camera and shit. I'm like, man, all these dudes are fake, man. A couple years ago, Dana White was talking about how anybody that hits a woman deserves to be shot and all, and be fucked up and all of that. And then he gets caught slapping his own wife. Yeah, his wife slapped him and shit, but why she slap him? Slap him because he was out of pocket. Okay, you've been married that long, and then he slapped her back like it wasn't nothing. He wasn't even like, slap me, think about it, get mad, and then slap. No, it was like slap immediately back. They've been doing that shit, dog. Been doing it. Okay. Chris Leonard, so Shaq was the first big move, deciding on Jacobs. They got to get it how they can get it, man. You know what I'm saying? Josh Jacobs would be easy. All you got to do is franchise tag him. Okay. You don't franchise tag him, he going to be gone. Okay. I think it needs a battery, son. Oh, not bad. Hold on a second. My son's trying to get me to cut on something for him. Hey, no batteries, bro. The battery's dead. Okay. Here. All right. Sorry about that, you guys. I got a son, man. Son don't care about if I'm on here. Lavender, what's going on with Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch? Man, oh man, what was the song that the Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch had, dog? I can't remember the name of that motherfucker, dog. Yeah, that Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. That shit was funny, dog. Lavender, that was funny as fuck, dog. TJ Mack, what's going on? Shaq, are the Raiders a cursed team? Will we ever build a great team? I wouldn't go as far as to say the Raiders are cursed, because if the Raiders were cursed, we wouldn't have 3 rings. But they're haunted. It's haunted, bro. It's haunted, man. We got some ghosts running around. It's fucking the shit up. The ghost of Christmas past, the ghost of Christmas present, and the ghost of Christmas future is fucked up. We got some demons. Okay, I don't know who they are, what they are, but we definitely got to exercise some of these demons. But we're not cursed because we have championships. But after those championships, there's some dark shit going on, some black cats running around that bitch. Got to catch them cats, man. Salute, Alice Martin. What's going on, man? My opinion. Lawrence pulled it out. Like I said, man, Doug Peterson don't need multiple years Raider Nation. You guys are just good to give out passes and shit. You guys are the ones that talk about your girl comes in. Said I would go out with the girl. She comes back at 6 o'clock in the morning, smelling like Old Spice. And you say, "How come you got cologne on?" She's like, "Oh, I don't have no cologne on. Somebody was in the club and they spilt it on me." Oh, okay. I was just wondering. That's you guys, knowing damn well she was up on somebody all night. She came in at 6 o'clock in the morning, smelling like Old Spice. But you guys are stupid. Okay. What's up, little Pinky? Lavender. If it guarantees us a ball and a new stadium teams, then I'm in. I'd rather do it in house, but oh well. Andy thinks they got these clowns on the team what there ever was today. Hey man, like I said before, man, Raiders don't even got a quarterback signed to the roster, bro. They don't got no quarterback. All they got is Garbers, the third string guy. They don't have a quarterback right now. The Raiders are quarterbackless. Okay. Todd Topi says Vegas is KC. It's never KC. Nobody wants to go to KC. Let me tell you why it ain't, Todd. Because next year, you guys are going to, Kansas City is going to have the NFL draft. And I just went last year to the NFL draft in Las Vegas. I guarantee you, nobody's going to want to go to your funky city that's cold in the motherfucker, crime everywhere, and you ain't got no hoes there. You ain't got no females there. Nobody's coming to your funky ass draft day that you got, your draft that you're having there, bro. Nobody. But meanwhile, Vegas is popping. Okay, so you're not Vegas. Understand that, and you're not us because you still got 2 rings and two don't beat 3. Like I said. Okay, Dr. Emerald. Another great analogy about showing emotions. But that's what happens when you're young, man. Your emotions get you in trouble, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know. Walking around always having your ass on your shoulders, acting like you Billy Badass, get you fucked up. Might even get you out of here if you run into the right one. These cats, man, like I said before, there ain't nothing wrong being in tune with your emotions if you're willing to deal with your shit. Derek Carr's braver than a lot of these motherfucking cowards that come on my channel talking shit. They don't even have a picture. They don't have an avatar. They don't have nothing. All they got is a name. They don't even have their real name up. Like Matthew Shack, that's my real fucking name. These motherfuckers is calling themselves all kinds of shit that don't make no sense. Yeah, the ass crack of an elephant. That's the ass crack of an elephant says, like, you guys is fake, man. You don't even have nothing on you is fake. You go look at their page, they don't got no followers. They just come on here being trolls and shit. They, like I said, they in their mama's basement, rubbing Crisco all over their balls and talking to us, bro, which is hella nasty to do, man. Find somebody else to fuck with. Okay. Red Kingdom Baby said, didn't you say you guys were going to run the table? What? Man, shut your ass up. Stop lying, man. Don't come over here lying. Okay. BD said, Mark won't apologize unless he can't get Brady or Jimmy. Hey, Derek, don't care how he apologizes, dog. I wouldn't, if I was Derek Carr, I would not care about that. And I'm telling you now, if Jimmy Garoppolo comes over to the Raiders, they're really going to fucking wish they had Derek Carr back because Jimmy Garoppolo he's not durable at all. That dude is always hurt. You talk about getting a quarterback who you might not like, who's always available, who's not hurt, to a dude who's your starter, who's fucking going to get hurt. He's going to get lit up. And San Francisco got a good ass offensive line. Trey Lance got hurt. Jimmy G got hurt. Purdy's the third string guy. What do you think's going to happen when Jimmy Garoppolo gets behind the Raider line? He's going to be fucked up, dog. He's going to be out of there. Okay. I know Raider guy talking to Chiefs Red Kingdom. Did you guys figure out the blueprints on how to beat postseason Brady or Burrow? Nah, them killer bees fuck them cats up. They don't have the answer. They don't have the answer for them two. Okay, you start mentioning them dudes, they start trying to act like they didn't hear nothing you said. You mentioned Burrow and Brady, they talking about something else. Okay. Eddie Willis, Carr was signed for a contender and hang 40 on the Raiders every time we line it up. Would not doubt it. Like I always say, Eddie, for those of us who's been around long enough, nobody lights up the Raiders more than an ex-Raider. Understand that. Nobody lights up a Raiders more than an ex-Raider. Okay? When somebody goes to another team, they fuck us up, bro. They fuck us up. The worst was when Marcus Allen went over to the Chiefs. He was fucking killing us, dog. I'm like, Al, why did you let him go, bro? Why did you let him go over there and sign over there? Hey, because Al didn't like him. Al said, I got Bo. Bo got hurt. Next thing you know, Marcus Allen is fucking diving over the top on us. He was killing us, bro. He was destroying us, bro. Nothing was worse than that. To have your former league MVP, Marcus Allen was a look. Marcus Allen was the rookie of the year, AFC rookie of the year. Marcus Allen was the 1985 leading rusher in the league. Marcus Allen was also a league MVP when he was with the Raiders. Marcus Allen was a Super Bowl MVP. To have him jumping over our team, fucking us up 2 times a year for years was not cool. Okay. Todd Trophy running his mouth about the Chiefs, but he didn't want to talk about that Joe Burrow shit. My opinion, DC4 might join the 49ers. He can go wherever he wants to go, bro. If I was Derek, I'd take my time. Okay. Jared Barr, it's amazing how quickly Damar Hamlin recovered. Hey, man, praise the Lord, man. I prayed so hard for that kid, dog. Like, I just couldn't deal with the fact that somebody that was 24 years old, life was in that much of jeopardy, man. Like, that was like, wow, man. That really hit me hard. Because I got god kids that are older than him. You know, I got nephews and nieces that are older than him. And I'm just like, man, you can't have that kid. He got all his life ahead of him. You can't have him be jacked up like that, man. And I just think that all the prayers and everything, however anybody did it, I think that had a lot to do with all that power, us forming Voltron, lifting him up in prayer. I think that had a lot to do with him recovering to where he is now. And, you know, he's not out of the woods yet, but his age, at age 24, they said his vitals are all strong. His brain waves, everything is all on point. He's awake. He's doing Zoom calls and shit. And that was the scariest thing I've ever seen, man. I'm just glad he's okay. Dr. Vance said, Carr to the Saints or Texans. If I was Derek Carr, I wouldn't want to go to the Texans, dog. I wouldn't want to be the second Carr playing there. The Saints, yeah, I can see that. Shaky Red talk about, hey, not Shaky Red. Little Peaky talking about big Vikings Chiefs Super Bowl. Hey, Little Peaky, what happened? You guys got your ass whooped. We was looking for you last week, Little Pinky. When the Vikings got their asses fucking shook like a tree, you were nowhere to be found, bro. You avoided us because you knew we were going to drag you. We didn't forget. Okay. King Raider said, poor Raider fans, thank God I don't have to see them play another game this season. Hey, that's true. But guess what? When you guys lose in the playoffs like you did last year, you'll be sitting right on the couch with us, Red Kingdom. We're going to be laughing at you, dog. Because all your arrogance and all your shit talking about us, you still don't win a Super Bowl. You still don't get nothing. You're just a shit talking motherfucker who loses in the end. You're just a little bit in the card game, a one hand longer than us. We fold early. You go and you really think you got a chance to win the pot, and then the next round comes and they take all your shit, and Joe Burrow and them take all your shit, and then your ass is sitting next to us. So you'll be over here sitting next to us soon enough, dog. Okay. Mr. Emerald said Josh McDaniels jealous of Derek Carr because he was well liked and respected in the locker room while McDaniels wasn't. Hey man, that's what happens, dog. When you got respect, you got respect. And anything that has to do with respect has a lot to do with disrespect. And, the way that he acted towards him was a form of disrespect, man. Okay? And that's what it is. Alfredo Reyes and Raider defense is state embarrassing. They're horrible, though. Atlanta says Miami, Denver, best landing spots for DC. Todd Tofree, what is Burrow won? Ringless. Doesn't matter. He beat you guys. Doesn't matter, dog. It's like, man, it's like you're in third, bro. You don't get to talk shit about the person that's in second. You didn't get that second. That's the point. Yeah, he ringless. But shit, Joe Burrow's only been in the league 3 years. He ain't nobody that's been around long, but he knows how he's perfected beating you guys. Okay? It's the same shit. See, it's the same shit that you guys say about us. Well, we own you guys, man. The Chiefs, man. We own the Raiders. Okay. But who owns you? You're not the best in the league. See, but when the tables are turned and you're being served and you're being dog walked around, You got an excuse. Oh, well, he doesn't have anything, though. Doesn't matter, though. He's dog walking you around, which makes it even worse. You got a whole ring and he don't, but he's walking you around the park on a leash. Dr. Van said, get Art Shell back out there. Yeah, that's he's too old now. Art Shell got fired by Al Davis when he was 10 and he was 10 and 12 and 4. Al Davis fired our Art Shell when Art Shell was 12 and 4, bro. That was back in the days in LA where 12 and 4 wasn't guaranteeing it was Super Bowl or bust. And he said that was the biggest mistake I ever made. Because then he hired Mike Shanahan, and you already know what happened with that. Hey, the scientist, $30 million sounds good on the elite player, plus Michael Thomas restructured Dennis Allen about to reclaim his career. I like that. Little Pinky talking to Dr. Van. Unknown Raider guy says Red Kingdom refused to talk about the Chiefs kryptonite, Burrow and Brady. Like I said, dog, there's always something that'll shut them up. There's always something that'll shut. If you know what it is that'll keep them quiet, they'll never tell you what that is. But once you discover it, keep using it, bro, because they're not going to say a fucking word, bro. Brother Travis Dooley needs more touches next season. He get more touches than Josh Jacobs ain't there. Dr. Van said, I caught you while you were at your game with your fam. Yep, I was at the game chilling, bro. I was on the motherfucking live at the game, cussing everybody out on my fucking show. I was fucking everybody up. All them Raider fans and 49er fans, they were all in our show, dog. They were all in my shit. And they were coming over being respectful than a motherfucker, dog. And like I said, man, these other channels, they're not giving you what I'm giving you, man. They in front of a screen and shit. Fucking, they might have the graphics, they might have the nice backgrounds, they might have all this shit. But when it comes to putting us in a place where you need to be at, inside the Death Star doing the game like that, me sticking to my guns, telling you what's going on before it happens, and then when it happens, me reiterating it. Those are the things that we're building over here, dog. We're building a different type of channel. Salute to everybody, but this is what we're doing here. Okay? Yo, Emerald. Emerald said, yo, Shaq, how would you feel if we fired McDaniel Ziegler and hired Jim Harbaugh and Charles Woodson? I'd love it. I wanted Jim Harbaugh to be the coach. When we were looking for a coach, like I said, Mr. Emerald, the beautiful thing about Matthew Shaq Unfiltered, all my videos are up. All you got to do is look at them and look back and see what I said about this. You can see what I said about Derek Carr being traded 2 years ago. You can see about all the scenarios. I made it clear, man. When we were looking for a coach, I wanted Jim Harbaugh. The reason why? Because a lot of 49er people are, well, why would you want a 49er? Isn't that the same as Josh McDaniels? No, because when Jim Harbaugh stopped playing football, he was the quarterback of the Bears. The person who gave him his first coaching job was Al Davis. He was our quarterback's coach. He was a Raider coach before he was any other coach. Before Michigan, before the Niners, before any assistants, Al Davis hired him as our quarterback coach in Oakland. He's a Raider, bro. I wanted a Raider to come in and coach, but he didn't even get a call, bro. He didn't even get an interview. Okay, and shit, Charles Woodson. We already know Charles Woodson's going to make sure that defense is crispy, bro. That defense wouldn't be acting like that. Charles Woodson go out there and train them motherfuckers. Charles Woodson would be out there like Michael Jordan is when he goes out there and plays with the Wizards and shit and practices with them and shit. Be the same shit. I'd love it. Steve Gomez, the Lakers are playing a lot better now. They are playing a lot better now. Now they're starting to settle in. You don't see all that arguing with Brody and shit, man. Westbrook is embracing his role as a coming off the bench. Okay. Little Pinky's dragging you, Dr. Van. Lavender said Jared Sidham. I call him Jared Shittum. Okay. Unalready guy getting quiet after I brought up your daddy, Jalen Burrows. Yeah, they quiet in a motherfucker when you bring them two niggas' names up. They don't want to talk then. Okay. Robert said, I must be a Kardashian because I checked that after the 66-yard pass, but I made $500 off of my tickets. Smart man. Smart man. Like I said, I paid $600 for mine. Damn near. For 2 tickets. That's $1,200, man. These motherfuckers, that's these people's rent for the month. Rent and a car note. And I knew we weren't winning, but I had to go do what I had to do. I was on the bucket list kick. Like I said, hey, man, I went to Yankee Stadium. I had to do that. I'm just knocking off all the things I ever wanted to do. I'm in that position, to go and do these things. Okay. Todd Tofree said Kansas City took over that Ruba vacuum cleaner. Yeah, that Ruba vacuum cleaner is better than your open air fucking icebox stadium that you're in and shit. Your stadium is old as fuck, Todd Toll-Free. You guys are so good, but they won't build you a new stadium and shit out there. They just keep renaming your shit. It's instead of building you a new stadium, since you guys are so great, they just keep changing the name of the field and shit. Motherfucker, 1 year is motherfucking a GM field. The next year is motherfucking Target field. The next year is motherfucking Kmart field. You got your stadium is old as fuck and it's cold in a motherfucker, dog. My shit is beautiful as a motherfucker, dog. The most beautiful stadium in the fucking league, and we got the fucking strip. You can't fuck with us, man. Nobody's coming. Nobody wants to come to your funky ass, cold ass stadium and shit. Nobody, bruh. You guys are in there fucking freezing your asses off to see you guys. Not us, bruh. Not us. We're in the lap of luxury. That's the difference. Okay. Like I said, he still don't have no answer for Brady, and he try to redirect. Chris Leonard says, I realize the Raiders could have drafted Josh Allen, but passed on him. It's the history, bro. The Jags could have drafted on him, hey man, but you know, they came through the next year and got Trevor Lawrence. Not everybody's for everybody, you know. So Chris Leonard, good vibrations, yes sir. Rob Bridges, but I think Jacobs is going to be gone. I do too. McGarrett said, I think the Chiefs did a ring around the rosy. Didn't play against us. Full proves the power. They don't take us seriously. Why should they? But I tell you one thing, dog. I tell you one thing. For every time they don't take us seriously, they better take number 9 seriously with them motherfucking striped uniforms and shit. Then when they see them stripes, that's a whole nother ball game when they see them stripes and shit. Them stripes got them motherfuckers scared as shit. Scared in the motherfucker when they see them stripes. Okay. Mr. Emerald, if the Raiders don't make the Super Bowl next year, the NFL force Mark Davis out. Yeah, they're gonna force Mark Davis out. They already been trying to do it. They already been trying to do it, man. Do you know how much the Raiders would be worth if they can get Mark Davis out? Install who they want. They've already got rid of owners they don't want, man. The NFL is notorious for that, bro. They got rid of the Bolin family, brought in brought in the Waltons. They got rid of the other owners that owned the Rams and brought in Stan Kroenke. That's a beautiful market, bro. Beautiful market, brand new stadium, state of the art. Stadium's only 3 years old. $2 billion. Whoever buys the Raiders, that shit's gonna be part of your net worth. Yeah, Mark Davis gonna get it done. They're gonna find a way to get rid of him, dog. They are. Isaac Katz, a lot of Raiders are taken out if they don't get disrespect. Take off the disrespect shirt flags. Whoa, hey man, like I said, man, some of these people you can't save everybody, man. So you got to have some idiots. Idiots are necessary, bro. They keeping us on our square and acting right. When you see some of these motherfuckers coming in and shit that these trolls coming in and say, you be like, damn, I'm so glad I got a family that loves me. Damn, I'm so glad that I fucking got a job. Damn, I'm so glad I don't live in my mama's basement. Damn, I'm so glad I don't eat fucking spam sandwiches with a motherfucking hot plate and shit. You feel good about when you see other people doing worse than you. If you got any type of common sense, you'll be thanking your lucky stars you're not these people. Okay. Chris Leonard, I don't think the TV show Patrick Graham at all. Hey, all he's gonna do is have the same face. Lavender. Okay, for the real Lavender, Dick Lavender is my real name. Damn, dog, your shit is off the hook. Damn, you got a name, your real name is Dick Lavender? It ain't Rick Lavender and shit? Richard Lavender? You off the chain, man. Dick Lavender. Good, good. Espo. I know when you walk up to the girls and say, hey, how are you? Hey, how are you? What's your name? Dick Lavender. Dick Lavender. That sounds like a porn name, dog. That's off the chain, man. You better have you some females with a name like that. Espo. Emerson Brady don't respect McDaniels. Yeah, I remember when he was cussing McDaniels out on the sidelines and shit. That shit was beautiful. Dr. Van, the McVisor repeats history. Y'all get a Patriot leftover quarterback and draft him and can't throw north. I understand it. Mr. Emerald said once the Raiders rise up the Raiders like an ex-Raider, Marcus Allen, all day. All day. Okay. Nobody likes the Raiders. I have to admit, Khalil Mack destroyed us when he was with the Bears. Ex-Raider, dog. Fuck around. Derek Carr's gonna come back. He's gonna light us on fire, bro. He's not even gonna look the same. And you know what everybody's gonna be saying? Fuck Derek Carr, man, when he played for us, he didn't do all of that. Watch. God. Todd Tofree said Vegas will never accept the Raiders. How the fuck do you know, Todd? They'll never accept us. They've already accepted us. Fuck you talking about? We've passed you guys up in fucking and everything, bro. We passed you up on everything. There's nothing that you guys have that's more than us, bro. We got more rings than you guys. Our stadium looks better than you guys. Our motherfucking strip looks better than you guys. You have never been to the Death Star, bro. You know your broke ass can't fucking get out of Kansas City, man. You can't get out of Kansas City. You gotta be to work. You gotta be to work in an hour. Fuck you talking about? You work the graveyard shift at the gas station, Todd. How the fuck do you know what Vegas will do? I just came from Vegas, motherfucker. I go to Vegas all the time. You have never been to Vegas in your life. And if you have been in Vegas, you didn't stay on the strip. You stayed off the strip right at the Motel 6 and shit. You don't know how it feels to be a baller. Todd, you're not a baller, bro. Your name ain't even Todd Toll-Free. Fuck you talking about? Talking about what Vegas won't do. Vegas gave us, man, this whole state gave us everything we wanted. There's nothing that the Raiders don't have that you guys got that's better than us. Even the training facility in Henderson is fucking your shit up, bro. Our practice facility is better than your whole stadium. The fuck are you talking about? Okay? You motherfuckers are in the elements. In the elements. When it's hot, you have no shade, and when it's cold, you have no roof. Fuck you talking about? You guys live like homeless people in a fucking stadium. You guys are playing football like a homeless person, bro. You don't need to be in all that snow and cold, all that stupid shit. But you guys don't got it like us, bro. You don't got it like us. You ain't fucking with us, man. Okay? Espo 78, get ready for Stidham to be the starter next year because whoever they bring in, hey man, if Stidham comes in, dog, Stidham better play better than he's playing now. I'm telling you that now. Whoever's a quarterback don't get no pass from me, dog. I don't give a fuck who it is. I don't give a fuck who it is. Stidham does not have to sign with the Raiders. I don't know why everybody thinks that Stidham has to stay with the Raiders. He doesn't. He's a free agent. There's going to be a lot of teams that's going to be vying for his services, bro. If I was the Texans, I'd like to have Jarrett Stidham because he's young and he can come in there and we can build together, bro. Like, I don't think the Raiders have anybody locked at all. And you're going to find that out when you start hearing Derek Carr's name being thrown around again. Watch. Okay. William Booth said, whatever, Josh is giving Davis needs someone to stop it. Yeah, unfortunately. Dick Levin said, Marcus played fullback when Bo was drafted, was damn good at it. I threw up in my mouth thinking about him in that clown suit. Hey, dog, like I said, bro, Marcus Allen, man, I'm a SC fan too. Not just Raiders, I'm SC too. And Marcus Allen, when he got drafted, when Marcus Allen was with USC, they won the national title. He rushed for over 2,200 yards and shit for USC. And he got drafted by the Raiders. That was the greatest day of my life, dog, because I'm like, damn, I get to cheer for Marcus in the pros now. Love Marcus Allen, dog. The jersey that I wore to the Death Star last week, number 32, Marcus Allen, bro. His 1985 jersey. That's whose jersey I wore to the game. I don't play, bro. Love Marcus Allen. Robert talking about the Vikings. Brother Top James Trapp went on to ball for Baltimore. It's a bunch of dudes, man, that played good. I can go back into the 70s for a lot of cats that might remember Raymond Chester, who played tight end for us. He got traded to the Baltimore Colts, and he was fucking us up. He was fucking us up, bro. Raymond Chester was killing us. Okay? He was killing us. Nobody fucking does the Raiders like an ex-Raider. Nobody does that better. Okay? Lil Pinky said Vikings will be in the Super Bowl, but where were you last week, Pinky, when you was getting your ass whooped? Okay? Espo Dragon Red Kingdom. Dick Lavender said Red Kingdom. Did KC ever give Galappo his ring for that Super Bowl? We all know he was the Queensboro MVP. Yeah, man. Another thing, Jimmy Garoppolo, man, ain't accurate. Jimmy Garoppolo missed Emmanuel Sanders, man, for that touchdown. It could have had him. But I wanted San Francisco to beat the Chiefs so bad, dog. And they didn't. But when they played Tom Brady and them, and everybody was asking me, Shaq, who you think's gonna win? I said, man, the Patriot. Yeah, I said the Patriots South. Tom Brady and them gonna beat the shit out of them. Oh, you're just saying that because you're a Raider fan and you don't like the Chiefs. No, I'm saying that because I know Tom Brady gonna light them motherfuckers up. Tom Brady lit Patrick Mahomes and their asses on fire in that Super Bowl, bro. Nothing was funnier seeing Patrick Mahomes have to shake the real GOAT's hand at the midfield and taking that L home with him and shit that he still has not recovered from. Okay. Mr. Irmo said Carr should use his power and influence to get McDaniel fired. Derek Carr don't have time for all of that, man. Derek Carr's gonna let the Raiders suffer, bro. It's like there's certain people you don't do that to, man. You wind up having a curse. Okay? The Marcus Allen curse, that shit's still going. Then you're gonna have the Derek Carr curse. Like I said, man, I can go to my grave knowing that I got 3 of these. I got 3. These 3 fingers got jewelry on it. I'm good. We don't never win again. I can go to my grave knowing that I fucking was here and I won 3. I won one when I was a kid. I won one when I was in middle school, almost high school, and I won one in high school. I'm good, bro. I got 3. The rest of you guys, you under 40 years old, hey, salute to you guys, man. You got a hard road to hoe being a Raider fan. Okay. Dr. Van, Vikings ain't getting past Philly. Nope. Lil Pinky talking to Espo, you have no room to talk. Uh-oh. Okay. You guys are talking. Gene Umbridge, unearthed Tony Sperano's carcass. Yeah, man, gotta do something. You guys talking Lil Pinky. I'm not reading all of that shit. CP said Bills Vikings would be interesting. No, it wouldn't. Bills would beat the shit out of them, dog. We need a competitive Super Bowl. Okay. Actually, Art Hill was 9-7 in 1992, but lost the final game. However, Marcus Allen tore us apart and went to the playoffs instead. Christmas Eve, 1994. No, I'm talking about the first time Art Shell got fired, not the second time when he came back. Get down, son. The second time he came back, okay? Because he got rehired again. Al Davis hired him again. So the time he got fired the first time, I think he was 12-4, if I'm not mistaken. But then again, you guys got the internet, and I don't have the internet right now because I'm on the internet. Lil Peaky says, I was happy when the Chiefs blew out the Raiders. Yeah, I was happy, Lil Peaky, when you guys got your ass kicked last week and you didn't show up. Every time you lose, you don't show up, Pinky. Every time you lose, you don't fucking show up, man. We were looking for you, okay? TJ Maxey, you always tell the truth. Hey, man, that's all I know, bro. All I know is the truth, man. I came from a family, man, telling a lie was worse than telling the truth. You better off telling the truth and taking your ass whooping. You tell a lie and you find out it's a lie, you really fucked up. So I live my life by that. I don't got to lie to nobody. You either like the truth or fuck off. That's what it is. I ain't got to lie to you. Tell you whatever I want to tell you. You got to take it. Okay. Queefs. Espo talking about the Queefs. You ain't got never rings. Nope. Okay. Raiders said, Phil Peaky said Raiders got their last game and got blown out. Hey, you got blown out last week, Pink. You already know what it is. All right, Benjamin, Walsh was a Raider first too. Yeah. I talked to Bill Walsh, man. I talked to Coach Walsh, man. I talked to Coach Walsh. Coach Walsh, back when I was in the Bay, I used to go to Barnes and Nobles, man. I used to go to Barnes and Nobles like every day, man. I was in school. I would go to Barnes and Nobles, man, because that's where all the girls would be in there. Plus, I'd be in there studying and shit. I'd be in there for hours, man, just fucking doing my homework when I was in college. And being there was like a little hangout. They had a coffee shop, all that shit. And one day I walked in there, and Bill Walsh, he was the coach of Stanford at the time, and he was doing a book signing. And he had a long line because they had all the Niner fans was in there. And I said, man, I got to talk to Coach Walsh. I got to talk to him. So I stood in line, but you had to buy a book. Like, you had to buy a book for him to sign and stuff. I wasn't buying no damn book. But when I got up there, I just started talking to him. I said, hey, Coach Walsh, hey, I know that you were a former Raider. What do what's your opinion on Al Davis? And we started having a conversation, and people were waiting. And he said, you know what, son? Just stand right here. Stand next to me while I'm signing these books, and we'll talk. I talked to Coach Walsh for an hour, man. All he did was talk about the genius of Al Davis, how he owed his career to Al Davis. Al Davis was the first person to ever give him a job. When the DeBartolos were getting ready to about the 49ers, and they were looking for a coach. They asked Al Davis, and Al Davis recommended him, and all of that. So much salute to Coach Walsh, man. I talked to Bill Walsh for an hour. He talked about Al Davis and the Raiders and the whole shit. The West Coast offense was based on this, but man, I know all that shit, dog. I done talked to the legend himself, bro. So you don't got to tell me. Ex-Raider, beat our ass, bro. Okay. Gene Umbridge said Harbaugh started as a quality control coach with Oakland. There you go. I thought it was the quarterback coach. Maybe that was his next job. But like I said, he's a Raider, bro. He's a Raider. Okay. Espo talking about somebody's mama. See, let me tell you guys something about Espo 78. Espo 78 and me are like the same. We will talk about everybody in your funky family, bro. We don't give a fuck, dog. We don't, Espo. We'll talk about your family like dogs, man. Trust me, man. You don't want to go there with us. Okay. Mr. Emerson, Charles Woodson should use his power and influence to get him fired. Yeah. Green said, keep Garbage, Jerk, shit him. Hey, well, like I said before, man, you got your Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes made it clear that he choked. How come your quarterback said he choked choked in the AFC Championship game? What DuckTale? You know the movie, a cartoon DuckTales with Donald Duck and them motherfuckers, Scrooge McDuck, DuckTale. That motherfucker got a whole ducktail in the back of his head, dog. That I don't understand the hairstyle at all, bro. I don't get it. You know, maybe he needs to cut that shit. Maybe that's why he ain't been back to the Super Bowl in a while. Okay. Unknown Raider, I got a joke for Little Pinky. Little Pinky, you getting drugged. Okay. Todd Tollfree said we got an opportunity to win a Super Bowl every day. You fools be wanting a 50-year-old quarterback Brady. Man, Todd, that's like you talking about, man, you have an opportunity to get you some ass every week and you don't get none, though. Like, potential don't mean shit. Either you got some ass or you did not. Either you got a girl or you don't, bro. Oh man, you know, I can ask this girl out there. I can get a date. I can ask for a date any week. Are you getting dates? No. Are you winning bowls? No. Potential don't mean shit. Don't mean nothing, bro. Only one person gets to hold up the Lombardi, and it isn't you. It's been 4 or 5 fucking years since you guys won some shit. You guys are so good. You're on top of the mountain blowing and the wind is blowing through my funky ass hair and shit. And my girl isn't as fat as she used to be, but she's still fat than a motherfucker. But we ain't won a Super Bowl in 4 years. You guys ain't there on top of the fucking totem pole. I don't know why you running around saying that stupid shit. Stop saying dumb stuff. We had an opportunity. I had an opportunity to drive off with the Lamborghini, man. But as soon as they ran my credit, they told me I couldn't drive it. Told me I couldn't get it. But I test drove it, though. Yeah, but you ain't drove off with the motherfucker. Because your credit ain't good. Your credit ain't good enough to fucking win a bowl. You guys are just fucking at the place kicking tires. Okay? Get your ass out of here with that. Okay? Brother Trice said DC4 started his career up in London, started his career up having to lip off the field in England, no O-lineman helping him off the field. 9 years later, the man still getting his shit on. I was at that game in London when he did that. I've been to London where to see the Raiders. I was there. Okay. Espo. Drag him, Espo. Dick Lavin, that non-pass interference call called by roughing the passer tells you everything you need to know about the 2022 season. Yeah. Alexis, what's going on, big dog? Tell him. You know what I do. BBQ 1975, facts about Harbaugh. He was first coaching job was in Oakland. Still didn't mind David Shaw from Stanford taking a look. Then again, Shaw's first coaching gig was in Oakland. Yeah, man. Like, why don't we hire motherfuckers that have pedigree with the squad? Because Mark Davis is trying to appease the powers that be in Las Vegas. They want that shit to be, ever since John Gruden came in and all that chaos, they want somebody who they feel is stable. As much as we don't like Josh McDaniels has the pedigree. You're able to dangle Tom Brady in front of the sponsor's face. We gotta click to get Tom Brady because Josh McDaniels is his former offensive coordinator, 6 Super Bowls. He has a great relationship with Tom, and Tom may come. That's all they need, bro. It's potential. That's what Todd Tollfree don't get. He thinks potential is actually doing something, bro. It isn't. Okay, Mr. Emerald. If they fire him, yeah, it would be nice if they could fire him. But then again, if Mark Davis fires people, he has to pay him still. That's what I keep trying to tell everybody, man. You can't fire your coach and not pay him. You still got to pay him. He owes John Gruden $60 million right now. Mark Davis owes Chucky $60 million. He had a 10-year, $100 million deal. He got fired for something that wasn't football related because the NFL forced him to. He only had 4 years. He's got $60 million on his contract. The only reason why he hasn't had to pay it is because John Gruden is a real Raider, and he's like, look, man, just hold on to that. We'll deal with that after I sue the NFL. Because if Mark Davis was to have to pay him, Mark Davis would be in on the lawsuit. But due to the fact that on the books, Mark Davis owes him $60 million, and Chucky's like, just chill, we'll handle that later so you can stay out of the litigation, shows that John Gruden gives a fuck about the team. He's like, man, I'm not trying to cripple you guys right now, man. I know that you didn't want to get rid of me, so I'm gonna be cool. We can and owe me the money right now, bro. I'm about to sue the NFL and get a fucking $100 million, $200 million. NFL's about to be fucked. They're gonna have to lose that. Okay? Talking Lil Pinky. Charleston, you keep it real. Yes, sir. Dick Lavender. You guys, I know Raider guy says, what do you call a Vikings with a ring? A thief. Correct. Because they don't have none. Like I said, but Little Pinky don't know that, man. Little Pinky's one of them kind of kids that think, hey, man, you know, I can come in, I control, and then when we don't do anything, I leave and shit. When the Vikings get eliminated, Pinky will not be there, guaranteed. He will not show up that week. Okay. BD said Kroenke and the Waltons are related through marriage. They absolutely are. Stan Kroenke's wife is Robert Walton's cousin. Okay? She has more money than Kroenke has. But what's interesting about it is Kroenke recommended his cousin-in-law to buy the team. So the NFL are trying to pick their people. You don't think they want the Vegas market? Oh, they want that. Too much gambling. Dick Lavender. I know that was messed up. Yeah. You know, Isaac Castle sounds good either way. I'll take it. Dick Lavender said Richard. Yeah, exactly. I knew it was Richard Lavender, dog. But Dick Lavender's gangster. You know what I'm saying? Don't have me go back into hot tub time machine. I'll be telling all these hoes my name is Dick Lavender. I be telling all them hoes that shit. Ooh, lucky I didn't know that one, dog. I would have been using that shit. Okay. Dick Lavender off the chain. Okay. Christy Hurst, and I'm asking, can I see it? Oh shit. Christy tried to pull your bluff, man. You better pull that stick out. Better pull that stick. Christy ain't playing. Okay. Mazzaro said, yo, I had no idea the NFL forced other owners out of their teams. Yeah. You know who's next? Daniel Snyder. But the problem with Daniel Snyder is Daniel Snyder said he's going to blow the whole shit to smithereens, bro. Daniel Snyder's not going to play nice. Daniel Snyder said, hold on a second. Come here, son. 1 second. Give it. All right. Sorry about that, man. My son had something he shouldn't have had. I had to take it from his ass. Okay. Stop taking stuff that don't belong to you, bro. Okay. Yeah, but they're getting ready to get rid of Daniel Snyder. But Daniel Snyder says, you try to throw me out, I'm telling everything. I'm telling on everybody. Daniel Snyder's he's gonna dirty Mac his way. He's gonna destroy everything. He's gonna I'm telling everything. I'm telling all Jerry's secrets. I'm telling all Mark's secrets. I'm telling all everybody's secrets. Every owner, I got dirt on everybody, bro. Okay. Dick Lavender said, my parents bestowed a hell of a responsibility on me like a motherfucking dog. Dick Lavender's gangster. That's a gangster motherfucking name, dog. That shit's gangster the motherfucking dog. Okay. Espo. But yeah, Todd, you still gotta look 3 rings at our history. Yeah, he don't want to fuck with us on that, dog. Like I said, they're on top of the damn mountain, but they can't beat Brady, they can't beat Burrow, and they don't have more rings than us. Like, what kind of you guys are fake Fugazi and frauds. You guys are frauds, bro. Okay. Yeah, I'll be in Vegas, bro. Trust me. I go to Vegas every year. Okay. Could NFL force him out before next season? Nah, it's too early. Too early, man. Okay. Jimber, a fried bologna, such a miracle whip. Yes, sir. You know what it is. Okay. Espo said Todd Tolfree's mom worked the corner to donate to you, but still petty. Hey, like I said, man, leave Espo alone. Espo talk about you. Espo said your mama worked all night, man. She was jumping in and out of cars, and all she can get is $5 and shit. That's what happens when you're wrinkly and shit. When you got a wrinkled booty, nobody really want to tip you. Okay, so that's what it is and shit. Okay, Chrissy Hurd says we only indoor stadium with real grass, not turf. They need to thank us soon. The cleats touch a field. Like I said, dog, they ain't fucking with us, man. The Chiefs play on the same raggedy, dirty ass motherfucking field that Lynn Dawson played all this shit. These motherfuckers your city don't have enough money to build nothing, bro. They're not even gonna crack the ground on your shit, dog. They're just gonna paint the same ass old 1954 Ford Edsel while we're driving in a whole Bugatti. Like, you ain't fucking with us, dog. This motherfucker went in our stadium, man. He be so jealous, bro. He be trying to spend a night and shit. He's like, oh, damn, it's really nice in here. Yeah, our shit is nice. You ain't fucking with us, Todd Toll-Free. You don't even know what that is, bro. Okay. Russell said, Shaq over there clowning. Get him, Shaq. Hey, man. Hey, dog. Man, you got to watch your lips when you're talking to me, man. I grew up having to. Christy knows a lot of our neighborhoods that we grew up in. There's two things you better learn how to do, or you're going to have a miserable childhood. First thing, you better learn how to fight. And the second thing is you better learn how to crack back on a motherfucker and clown a motherfucker to the point where they don't want to fuck with you no more. And I'm good at both of them, but especially on here, I don't even need to know you to crack on you, bro. I don't even need to know you. I know what to say. I know how to say it. I got all my shits down. I fucking could just go in on you all day. Okay. Dick Lavender said, I like to have a sit down with my girlfriend. Dick Lavender. Dick Lavender gangster with his shit. With Boozer, I feel the Raiders do what they do next year. Josh will be done. Oh, if he fucks up this next year like he did this year, he'll be fired. He only got 1 year, bro. Okay, like I just said, Doug Peterson did it his first year. Excuses. Okay, G-Number said Vince Evans will be the Raiders starting quarterback next year. That shit'll be dope, dog. I get my boy Willie Galt, man. I got Willie number right now. Yeah, hey Willie, your boy coming back, man. Get your ass on the field. You know Willie's still running. Willie's he has the world record for the fastest 60-year-old. He's 62 now, but he set the record. He still runs like a 4.5, man. 4.5 40-yard dash. And I think he ran like a 10, like a 10.7 or a 10.8. No. He ran like 11.1 or something like that in 100 meters. Willie still trains every day at UCLA every day. Yeah, he can still run. Dick Lavender. KC didn't win that Super Bowl. Winers lost. That's true. But guess who lost the first Super Bowl ever? I'll wait. Hey, Todd Toll-Free, who lost the first Super Bowl? Like I said, Dick Lavender says, I bet Vince could still sling it. Yes, he probably could. Swerving Mervin Fernandez. Yeah, I'm friends with Mervin Fernandez on Facebook. Okay. But I guarantee, Doki Williams, we had all speed, bro. We had all speed. Espo. Kingdom said, let's take the L, man, right in his mouth. Top Raiders, Black Super Wins got 5 divorced kids living in a van down the river. Nah, dog. It's not going to work, bro. Our house is right off the 15 freeway across the street from the Mandalay Bay and Luxor Hotel, dog. But you wouldn't know that because you've never been to Vegas in your entire life. You might as well. It might as well be the fucking pyramids for you to see. You've never been to the pyramids and you've never been to Vegas. You haven't been outside the city limits. You probably never even been to Ferguson, Missouri and shit. You probably never even been there, bro. And that's only 30 miles outside of Kansas City. You've never been there, bro. Too black for you. Okay. Dick Lavender says, I think Dallas is coming out of NFC. That D in all 3 phases. Yeah, D is good. Yeah, D is good, man. Espo talking about, hey, Red, you blow out anybody from the 3 Super Bowls? Yeah, I thought so. Correct. Okay. You guys running it in. 213 vibes, man. That's what's up, OG. Yes, sir. Dr. Emerald says, Mike, if Dolphins fires Mike McDaniel, we should hire him. Only thing about Mike McDaniels is that Mike McDaniels is a coach who I think isn't going to be a disciplinarian enough in Vegas. I think that he's kind of got the little nice guy persona a little bit too much, to be honest. Okay. Rob Benjamin said Patrick Mahomes got an armadillo on his head. Yeah, I'm going to go pretty soon, you guys. Okay. Chiefs fans said, y'all Chief trolls are way too much. So paper forerunners, get your ring count up. Yeah, they got to get their ring count up, dog. You know what I'm saying? They got 10 fingers and only 2 of them had something on it. And it took them 50 years to get the second one. Okay? Todd Tolfree don't have 2 rings. He has 1. He wasn't alive in 1970. He wasn't alive. So when he starts talking about, 90% of the Raiders fans have never seen that trophy, that's a lie because we have a lot of OGs in Raider Nation. But your ass is not 50, Todd. So you're not old enough to have 2 rings. You have 1. 1, bro. You're 1-1 in your lifetime, and you're really 2-2. You're only 50% in the Super Bowl. You lost the first ever Super Bowl. You won the Super Bowl 4. Then you win the Super Bowl 4 or 5 years ago, and then you lose to Tom Brady. Like, you don't even have a winning record in the Super Bowl. Talking to us, Raiders are 3-2. We have a 60% win percentage. Okay, like I said, man, you guys ain't all of that, dog. Okay. Roxana, I was watching the last video. Shaq, you sound like Denzel in Training Day. Hey, dog. Sometimes you got to talk to motherfuckers like that. You'll be selling motherfucking Raider jerseys in Pelican Bay. Sometimes you got to yell at people, dog. They understand. You know, why be nice to people? Why be nice to people that talk shit to you and tell you don't know what you're talking about? And then when you got them, you supposed to talk nice? I ain't talking nice to these motherfuckers, man. I'm gonna cuss them out. I'm gonna talk about them. I'm gonna talk about they mama. I'm gonna talk about their dandruff head grandmother. I'm gonna talk about all that shit, bro. I'm gonna talk about their dog breath daddy. I'm gonna talk about everybody, bro. Like a motherfucker. I'm definitely gonna talk shit. Brother Tribe, man, get some sleep, big dog. Okay. Emerald says Mark can ask the state of Nevada for a loan. Shit. State of Nevada already done gave him a scholarship. $2 billion. Okay. Rob Benjamin. Yeah, because I'm gonna go to bed too. I'm gonna get off of this, man. Y'all ain't taking care of me, man. Y'all ain't hooking the likes up, and y'all ain't hooking up the chats. Okay. So you ain't hooking up the bartender. So I'm gonna be out pretty soon, dog. I'm gonna go ahead and go. Yeah, I got shit to do. Jennifer said my alias is Peter Velvet. Peter Velvet, like a. That's his gangster, dog. Like I said, man. Okay. Rob Benjamin. Road sucks in Kansas City. Man, I've been to Kansas City one time, dog. That motherfucker stunk. The roads had potholes in them motherfuckers, dog. The bitches was ugly. Didn't have no good looking girls there. It was dismal, bro. It was dismal. I'm like, let me get the fuck out of here, dog. Ain't no reason to come back to that motherfucker. When they have their draft in Kansas City next year, it's just gonna have a bunch of fucking Todd Tolfrees and motherfucking Red Rock Kingdoms walking around, big ass beer guts and shit, fucking nappy, dirty ass beards and shit, fucking yellow ass teeth. And that's it. Ain't gonna have no females. Ain't gonna have no motherfucking kids around. Shit's gonna be fucking. It's gonna be a redneck convention going to that bitch, dog. Meanwhile, when we had ours, you can go look at the videos, bro. You know what the beauty of Matthew Shack Unfiltered is? Not only do I go places, I do video, man. Go and look. Go back to March and go look at my videos when I was in Vegas at the draft, bro. Go look at them. They're up. Like I said, man, Red Kingdom and motherfucking Todd Tolfree, you guys can't fuck with me, bro. Like I said, I travel, I go to the games, I go across the pond to go to the games. I got all my shit videotaped. You can see me actually at the events doing my thug thizzle while you guys are at your mama's basement stealing motherfucking Wi-Fi from the neighbor. Like I said, man, we're not the same, bro. Chrissy said, yeah, my daughter be like mom, you better be quick with it. I grew up that way. Hood life. Yeah, you got to be quick with it. Okay, Dr. Van, everyone's going to enjoy watching the Vikings. They're best known for losing in the playoffs. Okay. Andy Reid. Talk about Andy Reid's a Kool-Aid man. Yeah, but because you're Eddie from National Lampoon, yeah. Yeah, that was funny, the motherfucker, dog. Let me go ahead and scap some of the shit. A little Stinky blocked you. Yeah, of course he's just going to do that, dog. Okay. Hey, Little Pinky, stop blocking people, bro. Tata lived in West Las Vegas. Man, stop lying, man. Stop lying. You lived in a trailer park out there? Stop lying. How do you leave Las Vegas to go to Las Vegas? You lived in Las Vegas. That's how I know you're lying. You lived in Las Vegas, Nevada, and you moved to fucking Kansas City. When you just said you were born and bred in Kansas City, what the fuck did you go back to Kansas City for? I just told you, your roads got fucking potholes in it. It's cold as fuck. Your motherfucker girls is ugly than a motherfucker, and ain't shit going on there. Why the fuck would you leave Vegas where everything is cracking at? You must not have been able to get no action, dog. You had to go back home. You had to go back home. Your baby mama told you, if you don't get back home, get your ass back out here. You ain't never gonna see these kids again. God. That's what says. Who'd you like to see as a quarterback? Hey, dog. Right now, I don't have an answer because I want to see how this plays out. I would rather for things to be final for me to say something. Right now, I'm not doing that. Right now, I don't have any expectation for the Raiders right now. None. Okay? Because I'm just going to wait to see how they handle it. Okay? Mr. Earl says, is Patrick Mahomes going to take a bath bomb after he loses to Joe Burrow again? Nah, Mr. Earl. He's going to take a jazz bath and shit. Who's ready for their jazz bath? Ain't nothing softer than that, bro. That's not even funny. That shit is not even funny. As a black man, as a brother, dog, you shouldn't be doing that, man. Come on, dog. You married with 2 kids, and you're talking about taking jazz baths and bath bombs and stuff. Real soft, bro. Real soft. Okay. Like I said, Espo said Pat Mahomes, aka Bubbles. Bloop 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 bloop. Espo, bloop 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 bloop. Bloop bloop bloop. Travis. Travis. Don't start fucking with us, man. We clown you, dog. Espo, we clown these motherfuckers, dog. Like I said, I'm about to get off of here, man. You guys ain't taking care of me like you're supposed to, man. I'm about to go ahead and go, dog, pretty soon, dog. Espo with the $2. Thank you, big dog. I'm Unlimited fam. I appreciate you, bro. Dick Lover said Method Barbecue. Only thing cooking in Kansas City. Breaking Bad. Talk about he put his aunt's address down. I lived in West Las Vegas, man. I lived under the under Fremont Street and shit. Man, your ass. Hey, no way in hell you gonna move to Vegas that had all those females coming in from out of town, all those tourists, all that shit to go to fucking Kansas City. You're a liar, bro. You're a lie, man. You're a fucking lie, dog. Yeah, that was funny as shit. Okay. Oh, it's funny the motherfucking dog. Kansas City, yeah. Yeah. The is in the house, man. Oh shit, man. That shit was funny, dog. He get fucking talking shit on this motherfucker. Oh man. See, come on, dog. Hey man, this like I said, man, there's other channels. Salute to everybody else, man. But over here, dog, ain't nobody fucking with us over here, man. We have so much fun over here talking shit, dog. He couldn't even handle it. What Raider channel is gonna have what I have on? Nobody, because I'm not a Raider channel, bro. I'm Matthew Shack Unfiltered channel. I talk about everything, bro. And I like having the ops with me. I like that. That keeps me sharp. You think I'm sharp on here on the street? I'm even worse. Okay. Funny to the motherfucking dog. Hilarious. Okay. Espo said, hey, Red, do you love your quarterback Bubbles? Bloop, bloop. Bloop, bloop. Bloop, bloop. Oh, shit. Yeah, take his jazz bath, Dr. Vad. Bubbles. Bloop, 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 bloop. Oh, my God. That shit was funny to the motherfucker, dog. I've been scrolling to you guys' comments. Dog. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and go in a few minutes, dog. Go ahead and put on some John Wick. Okay, I'm at the end, okay. Red Kingdom, yeah, man. That was funny to the motherfucker, dog. Bloop, bloop. Woo, shit. Who's ready for their jazz bath? Jazz bath? Come on, dog. Funny to the motherfucker. Yeah, little Pinky love to talk when if he won't talk, they lose tomorrow. He won't be talking though. All right, man. Love all y'all, man. I'm going to let you guys go, man. We'll talk tomorrow night. Had a good night tonight. It was cool. And we will chop it up tomorrow. All right, man. Matt Shack Unfiltered.